Morning. Welcome. I hope that woke you up. Last year, I used, if you remember, Jesus Jones to help me with the meeting. And the theme of our meeting last year was, if you remember, right here, right now. No better place to be. You know, my feeling was that, we were really building a team in 2005 that was going to take us to some unique places in 2006. And as we come together to celebrate the performance of 2006, but more importantly to talk about where we're going in 2007, I've asked Tina Turner to help me this time. I think some of you recognize Tina Turner more than Jesus Jones. And if you listen to the words of the song, and I think most of you know it pretty well, it's simply the best. And I didn't think that as I was thinking about, a theme for this year's meeting, I couldn't think about a better song for where we are right now and where we need to go than Tina Turner's song about simply the best. And I think if you reflect on it as you listen to these presentations over the course of the next 3 days, I think what you'll see is that from the objectives that we set for ourselves in 2006, in terms of the people that we wanted to have in this company, the processes that we wanted to build in this company, the productivity that we thought that we could realize when we met last year, and the growth that we aspired to have, I think you can look at all of those things and say, for the past year, in the security industry, USIS has been simply the best. So my reflections on 2006 is, this is simply the best team in the industry. My aspirations for 2007 is that we'll continue to be simply the best. And I think when you take a look at the opening comments that I have for you, what you'll realize is, I hope, that in order for us to continue to be simply the best, we have to grow. We have to grow, and that's why the theme of this meeting is growing our future. I'd like for you, as you get a chance over the course of the next 3 days to network with each other, I'd like for you to come up and speak with me, introduce yourself. If I don't know you, let's talk a little bit. I'd like to get your perspectives about how well we're doing and things that we could do better. And I'd like for you to enjoy yourself. We talked last year when we were in Orlando about the fact that, if we could perform in 2006, we'd go to a better place. Did we accomplish it? Okay, everybody got something from the bottom of their chair, I assume. What I put on the bottom of your chair for you was $1. Okay? And I don't care what anybody tells you for the next 3 days, I've just shown you the secret to making money and growing. You know what it is? You got to get off your ass to make a buck. And I want you to think for the next 3 days as you're going back to your businesses and your functions, how do I get off my ass and make more bucks for this business, okay? And I don't care what anybody else tells you, that's the real key to growth. Well, what I want to bring us together in Phoenix, so I'm going to use a few charts that I used last year in Orlando, because the reason's the same for coming to Phoenix that it was to going to Orlando. It's because we're here not just to celebrate, not just to have a leadership meeting. We're here because we're trying to set our agenda for the next year. We're here for training. We're here for retention of what's going to make this a successful company. So it doesn't happen because we get on the phone with each other. It doesn't happen because we write letters. It happens because we get together, and that's why we're together. We also talked about last year about training for the big game. We talked about our plays, and we talked about, what we were going to do to score. We were going to build our bench. We were going to make our people stronger, and I was going to get to see them real time as the coach last year. But our big play was going to be growth. That was what was going to really propel us as we went forward in 2006. And I think the same thing still stands. Those are the same fundamentals, the same 4 plays we're going to run this year. People, process, productivity, and growth. And if you noticed, all I did was stick one word in here. We've got to continue to intensely prepare. This marketplace isn't going to cut us any slack if we quit preparing. We have to continue to intensely prepare for tomorrow to play the game. So be careful. The change monster is going to get you this week, okay? Okay, so beyond training and retention, why are we here? I like throwing the change monsters, but there's some other reasons for being here. And in my mind, there are three fundamental reasons, okay? One is to see ourselves as one leadership team. Let me tell you, as far as I'm concerned, the days of, I work for this business, I work for that business, I work for this business, the sum of the parts makes the strength of the whole. And you're in this room because you work as a part of the USIS leadership team. We need to have one team. We need to have it on the same page in terms of the goals and objectives and success. I love the mission. I love what we do for our country, what we do for commercial businesses, what we do for state and local businesses. I think all that's extremely important to us and to our people and to our investors. But for us, as one leadership team, beyond that, we're going to focus on the best bench, the best processes, continuing productivity, and we're going to grow more than 1%. We have to. And then last, we're here to change forever how we think about growth. Growth is not something that would be nice to do. Growth, just like productivity, will be the lifeblood of our investments and of our future and of the things that we've enjoyed up to this point in the 10 years history of our company. Without growth, we can't fund the things and the places and the people that we want to have in the future. So it's your job, it's my job, it's all of our jobs over the next 3 days to strengthen this team, get us all on the same page, and really get us focused on growth and our success in 2007. My goal and my hope that we can go beyond our wildest dreams of what we had. And I think if we take the power of this room and really focus on it, we'll be surprised, really surprised at what we can do. I'm just blown away by what we've done in the past year, as I've tried to share with you this morning, and very appreciative of it.